Personally, I think because you're a man, you shouldn't have any words in this situation.
You're saying because I'm a man, I'm not affected by abortion, I shouldn't have an opinion on it?
Pretty much.
Are you affected in any way by the Holocaust?
Not personally, I'm not Jewish.
Do you think the Holocaust is bad?
I do.
So you have an opinion on something that doesn't directly affect you, right?
What's wrong with you?
Why would you call me a smite?
Because you talking about smutting. You talk about selling fucking pussy, and you got a fucking retard sitting next to you drinking out a fucking bottle. Wake that bitch up.
Ms. Robinson, do you agree with Ms. Gaines that there's a difference between women and men?
If the question is about trans women,
I'm just asking, is there a difference between women and men?
what I can say is that the NCAA has rules in place. They've had rules in place for the last decade, and when this competition happened,
I'm going to try again.
The rules were clear.
Do you believe there's a difference between women and men? It's a yes/no question. Do you believe there's a difference?
Oh, I think that we're talking about this case with the NCAA.
No, I'm asking a question. Do you believe there's a difference between women and men? Most people could answer this very simply. I'm curious if you're willing to do so.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just putting it into the context of the conversation that we're having. I think that there are definitions related to sex.
Is that a yes? So I'm trying to get a yes or no. I'm not trying to get a speech. Is there a difference between women and men?
I think that there are definitions for biological sex.
Okay, so you're not answering that. Let me ask you this question then. Why do women's sports exist? If you can't define a difference between women and men, why not abolish women's sports and just tell little girls to swim with little boys and see who wins?
Oh, I'm simply saying that that sex is different than gender.
Why
and I do believe that women's sports have a great
exist?
value. I mean, Senator, I'll tell you right now.
Ms. Robinson, please answer the question I'm asking you.
Absolutely.
Why do women's sports exist?
I think that there are so many positive benefits to sports.
But why have a separate category for women? If there's no difference between women and men, why to have women's sports?
Well, Rocker's remarks on our show back in November may have outraged Met fans. It was the comments he made to Sports Illustrated writer Jeff Pearlman that caused a national outcry. Rocker told SI he would never play for a New York team. Here's a recap of his most inflammatory remarks. Quote, imagine having to take the number 7 train to the ballpark, looking like you're riding through Beirut, next to some kid with purple hair, next to some queer with AIDS, right next to some dude who just got out of jail for the 4th time. Right next to some 20-year-old mom with 4 kids. It's depressing. And about New York City itself, Rocker said, the biggest thing I don't like about New York are the foreigners. I'm not a very big fan of foreigners. You can walk an entire block in Times Square and not hear anybody speaking English. Asians and Koreans and Vietnamese and Indians and Russians and Spanish people and everything up there. How the hell do they get in this country?
What's the real question? What do you really want to know?
What are you doing?
Taking pictures and video.
Okay, why?
Because that's what I feel like doing today.
Okay.
Why are you shopping at the loft?
Because I love to shop there.
Well, there you go. Carry on with that. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
I hope you get sued.
You hope I get sued?
I do.
Sued for what?
For badgering.
You really gonna get in my face, bro?
Are you in my face, bro?
I haven't moved my feet.
I'm not moving my feet.
Harassing.
You feel like I'm harassing? Do you see this?
Yeah,
Police are gonna show up. They're gonna tell you to leave me alone and go about your day if you don't want to be on camera, and that'll be the end of it.
So, do you have a contract with the city hall and with this mall area?
At this point, that's none of your business. If you would have approached me with respect, I would have given you respect.
You don't.
You get what you give in this world.
That's right, you do. Gentlemen have been filming people coming into the store without their permission.
They're on a public sidewalk, sir. Ma'am.
And
out of the store and making the ladies that work there feel uncomfortable.
To the store, asking why they're being
Not against the law. It's not against the law to be rude to ladies. No,
unfortunately. Do they have a contract here?
They don't need one. It's a public place.
No, they do need one.
No, ma'am.
Have you looked at the laws on?
Oh, so she's not going to believe the police either. There you go.
Being verbal, if she's being verbally violent and emotionally abusive, and he responds with his hands, is that fair play?
No.
Okay, why not?
Because men are physically stronger than women, and a real man will walk away and walk away.
Thank you. That's at the root of everything, gentlemen. Ladies, that's at the root of everything. You're a woman that believes that men are stronger and men should walk away. Then if that's the case, then you should keep your mouth closed and not incite a man. Because you can't whoop his ass. But how many women do that? Thank you.
I don't know. I know.
Ma'am, no matter how you, I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
That woman was almost 6 feet tall, 5'11". And I get so tired of you women saying that men should just take abuse.
Nobody told me how lonely being a man is.
Well, man up, dog. You be good. Peace.
Women are the #1 enablers of the global homo regime, right? Women love gays, women love drag queens, women love transgenders, and they cheer on transgenders. And when you go on the comment section of Dylan Mulvaney, you're going to find that 90% or 95% of Dylan's audience and people that are cheering him on are all females. Okay, so we are our own worst enemies. We are the reason why these men are being elevated to these positions.
Hey, nigga. This motherfucker, nigga. What the fuck is this? Supreme G-code violation, nigga. Purse dogs is for vaginal having motherfuckers only. Who the fuck you think you is, nigga? Rob Kardashian? Nigga, we're gonna take this little motherfucker down to the pound right now and see if we could trade it for a real nigga dog, like a pit or a rat or something. Nigga, your gangster testosterone level is real low, nigga. You need to check your motherfucking nuts.
Yo.
You ain't got no money for real,
nigga,
bro.
Yo.
Red, bro.
What, bro?
This nigga is wild.
If you drink 2 5-hour energies, how much energy do you have?
13, nigga, what?
13?
Questions.
Yes. How you get 2 and 5 and 13, bro? 2 plus 5 is 7.
Bro, what
you
the
get
fuck?
7. You get 7 energies.
Bro, listen to the question, bro. He asked about 2 5-hour energies. You gotta think about that. That's what he's trying to trick you at, bro. 2 5-hour energies, they weigh 10 ounces apiece. That means you have 13 hours of energy throughout the day, you stupid ass dummy. Go to gym class, nigga.
Bro, how can you, what are you talking about? How can you drink energy anyway, bro? Energy is in the air coming from photosynthesis and precipitation.
Bro,
what are you talking about? Gym class and stuff, bro?
Nigga, energy is on the fucking earth, nigga. I should knock you the fuck out. Nigga, go to fucking class next time, nigga. Fucking stupid, boy.
Nigga wildin', bro. It's all precipitation. You talking about gym class and stuff, bro.
This is one of the most random pictures I've ever seen. What you're looking at is superstar Michael Jackson, sipping from an alcohol bottle whilst flanked by 2 petite ladies, with one holding a bread roll. Many denied it was Michael Jackson, and some even suggested the picture had been faked, but then I came across this image of a ghost pouring milk for Michael Jackson. As you see, he's wearing the same sunglasses, tartan shirt and pink tie. However, it was this next image that cracked the whole case. Here he is again, wearing the same clothes except he's sat next to this man, Francis Ford Coppola, the director of the Godfather series, who also directed Michael Jackson's 1986 short film Captain EO. Now it all makes sense. The lady to the left of Michael is actress Cindy Sorensen, and to his right is Debbie Lee Warrington. As for whether Michael's really sipping from the bottle, I don't know. Neither do I know what the white stuff on Debbie Lee Warrington's foot is. But what I do know is this picture's definitely Michael Jackson, this time flanked by 2 doves whilst holding a big pair of panties.
That's a huge bitch.
As a big bone girl, because I
big bone girl? Have you ever seen a big fat skeleton?
Yeah, mine. X-ray.
Outside of a museum, big bones don't exist.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, are you a dinosaur?
Am.
Never mind. All right, that explains a lot. That explains the T-Rex arms.
Oh.
What? If you dance right now, I'm gonna give you some food. I swear. For real? I swear. Okay, put some on. Riding around with them choppers, they go boom, boom. Hey, putting no shot to the front of my car like vroom, vroom. Hey, fucking on your bitches, nothing new. Hey, boyfriend #1, I'm #2. Hey, you said what? Where's my food? I got some diet pills. I got some diet pills.
Fuck this one. Ran up on me, baby. Ran up on this.
You have any kids?
3 kids.
How old are your kids?
19, 14, and 2.
How old are you, Nisha?
I'll be 40 next month.
Okay. Do your kids have the same father?
3 fathers.
What's your deal breakers?
Deal breakers are multiple baby mothers, more than 2, 3 kids.
If you were a man with your resume, you wouldn't date yourself.
Probably not.
So, but you want a man to date you?
Absolutely.
Hello?
Yeah.
What's up? What you doing?
Nice.
Yeah, what you ate today?
Nice.
How your day was?
Nice.
Hey, bro, go ahead and charge. Yeah, the charge right here. I can
See, bro, that's why I don't like being on the phone with you because I'm on the phone with you. Every time I get on the phone with you, you want to talk to somebody else. Like, what? Dang. Oh.
I mean, what's up? What's up? Talk to me. What you want to talk about?
Nice.
As your husband or your man, why would I ask for sex or ask to be cooked food or ask for affection or ask anything when the dog ain't asked for a motherfucking thing? But the dog get groomed, the dog get fed, the dog get affection. Now unless the dog talking when I leave this motherfucker, dog ain't asked you for shit. So why would me as your husband or your man have to ask for anything that I need? I'm not asking for shit. If you know what that dog needs and that dog ain't asked you for a motherfucking thing, but you don't know what I need, and I have to ask, I'll take care of it myself. And don't get mad when I take care of it my goddamn self. Shit.
Oh, please tell me I'm not tripping. New Disney Channel movie Prom Pact is out. I was watching it, and I look in the audience.
What is that? Is that AI? They got Sims in the background.
Believe me, I can spot a phony a mile away.
Excuse me, honey. Have you seen a gray collie dog around here?
Oh, ma'am, I haven't.
Walking on a dream.
Ordinarily, pretty teeth, beauty.
Would you mind being in a video?
No, that'd be fine.
Alright, so pick a number between 1 and 10.
Let's say 7.
7? Well, it's your lucky day. You just won brand new AirPod Pros.
Wow, you're kidding me. Really?
Yeah.
Free?
Yeah.
Why?
You won. Nothing, you won.
How come?
You win. Have a good one. Have a good one.
I plan on being vegan for life. I plan on raising my children vegan.
I can't believe I'm actually filming this video. But here we are. I am no longer vegan.
I'm so committed to the lifestyle that I don't even really see any other way to eat. So I'll probably end up being vegan forever. It feels good. I love it.
I'm no longer vegan. The vegan diet wasn't meeting my needs.
And I know that it's always going to make me happy and keep me satisfied and keep me on this lifestyle forever. I'm not really sure how to start this video, to be honest. I'm not vegan anymore. I was vegan for just over 5 years and it was kind of everything to me. It was my whole life, my whole identity. It was the motivation behind my YouTube channel. It was just my whole world.
I can live a healthy, freaking vibrant life forever on a vegan, plant-based diet. Today I am going to share with you why I am no longer following a vegan diet, and I was just not in a good place. Like, obviously I was feeling like shit, so it only made sense that the blood work reflected that. But I was essentially low and deficient in almost everything. My hormones were out of balance, like way out of balance. And I had a high candida infection, like stupid high levels.
What to avoid during the cure for viruses.
Side effects are mostly caused by two things. You've eaten garlic. The garlic is in your blood. Garlic is a deadly poison if it gets into your blood. You know that you can drink rattlesnake venom and it won't kill you. But if you get some of that into a cut, you're in deep trouble. And garlic is one of the most potent poisons known. If you're an organic gardener and you want to use garlic instead of DDT, it'll kill any insect that's likely to appear in your garden. Soldiers in World War I and World War II were taught to rub the tips of their bullets in garlic. They could only wing somebody, a flesh wound, and that person would surely die. They did not need to hit the heart, the brain with the bullet. So we had a bunch of garlic tested at a northern medical university in California. And have you heard the results of that test? Garlic, if you eat the amount of garlic in an average salad dressing, it kills more brain cells than 6 martinis. But you have so many billions that it really doesn't matter.
And they're not just parasites, maggots can emerge from the meats. However, you see from this fly sample how quickly a fly can dump them. Listen to this clip about how a woman got Chinese food laced with maggots and why you need to take food handling, super safety, covering, and temperature control, as well as understanding the risk when it comes to takeout and why it's so important for a strong rating to be there.
That customer says she found maggots in her takeout on Friday night from the Chinese kitchen in Buffalo. And after our report on Saturday, Erie County health inspectors did a pop-up inspection. And today, they're just now releasing those disturbing details to us about what they found.
The details difficult to digest. 4 25-pound bags of rice infested with insect larvae found by county health inspectors inside the Chinese Kitchen restaurant on Elmwood Avenue in Buffalo. As he would have expected the restaurant to have found the infestation on their own after Marty's complaint on Friday. Instead, the restaurant continued serving meals for 3 days before inspectors came on site and destroyed the bags of rice.
I got this watermelon from Walmart. Can someone please tell me what's wrong with this watermelon?
There I was, barbecue sauce on my titties. Oh, I'm so sorry.
How dare you! You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words. And yet,
can you explain to me why Ivory Coast is the world's largest exporter of cocoa, yet does not come top 10 in the world's exporter of chocolate? Because we just are specialized in taking what God has given us. We don't apply our minds to it. We just export it and buy back in. Go and explain to me why you can go to Cameroon and find cotton farms and people just harvest cotton from the farm to containers and export it straight, and we import fabric. And then we go to Central African Republic. We're exporting timber, importing furniture. We just have not been trained to use our mind, and it's an education problem, which is why I focus on education.
One time in the middle of class, a student looked at me and said, "Mister, you're like a really good teacher. I feel like you're wasting your talents here. You should be like traveling the country, teaching science to underprivileged kids." And instead of just saying thank you, I for some reason responded, "Actually, I moved here as part of a federal program designed to bring math and science teachers to Title I schools." What does that mean, Title I? It means that a certain percentage of our students are living at or below the federal poverty line. And their friend sitting next to her said, "Oh my God, we're the underprivileged kids."
Henrietta Lacks was a young black mother in segregated Baltimore who suffered from metastatic cervical cancer. Doctors took tissue samples from her womb unknowingly that went on to become one of the most productive cell lines, leading to groundbreaking research that became a cornerstone of modern medicine, from cancer care and HIV/AIDS treatment to helping scientists produce remedies for several diseases, including the first polio vaccine and even vaccines. The new lawsuit denounces a racist medical system and accuses Thermo Fisher of using the HeLa cell line without their consent while making billions of dollars in profit.
The answer is very simple. You just have to look at who owns the companies. Yeah. Right? So if you look at who owns CNBC, who owns Fox, who owns CNN, at the top of the shareholder list, you have Vanguard and BlackRock. Then you look at the manufacturers of the jabs. Okay, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, who are the top shareholders of those companies, Vanguard and BlackRock. Now you look at the flight companies that banned all flights. No flights unless you're taken care of. Who are the top shareholders? Vanguard, BlackRock. You look at the food. Okay, who are the top shareholders of all this junk food? Vanguard and BlackRock. So it's this ecosystem of how to print butterflies out of thin air. So the media is controlled, the food is controlled, the narrative is controlled, the transportation is controlled. Who owns Meta? Who owns Snapchat? Who owns, well, used to be, but still kind of does, Twitter? Who owns Google? They're pushing the same narrative the media's pushing. Oh, it's the same companies, BlackRock, it's Vanguard. Profit-driven companies.
What did the Declaration of Independence do?
Save slaves from being enslaved.
No. It got us away from the UK.
I declared the freedom of the USA. From who? George Washington? Am I wrong? From the British, girl. Isn't he from George Washington, England?
They freed us, right?
From what?
Slavery.
Declare us independence.
Yeah, an independent or free will country.
Of who?
Oh, wait, no. It was for the slaves, right?
No.
But who did we declare independence from?
British? Britain?
Yeah, Britain or Spain?
Right, the Declaration. It gave us
independence, freedom.
Yeah, it gave us freedom and our independence and
that's all right.
Having rights to vote and yeah.
Who did it give us Declaration of Independence from?
Thomas Jefferson. I don't know.
Thomas Jefferson.
The Declaration of Independence declared the independence.
He's not wrong. From who?
Abraham Lincoln.
But who did we declare independence from?
France. Or Spain or one of them.
Yesterday, 90-year-old California Senator Dianne Feinstein appeared confused during a routine committee vote. And one of her aides was caught on a hot mic telling her how to vote. Watch.
Senator Feinstein.
Say aye. Pardon me? Aye.
Yeah. I would like to support a yes vote on this. It provides $823 billion. That's an increase of $26 billion for the Department of Defense. And it funds priorities submitted.
Yeah, just say aye.
Okay, just aye.
But you embrace the borders that were brought by colonialism here. There were no borders here. They don't have borders in Europe. But when it comes to us, they say, no, you must have borders. Why? The division of Africa is what makes them thrive. Can you imagine the minerals of DRC combined with the minerals of South Africa with a new currency based on the minerals? If we become a United States of Africa with our minerals alone, we can collapse the dollar. We can collapse the strong pound that is based on gold, yet they don't have a gold mine. So why do you allow such things?
First of all, we know that 1619 represents the beginning of our presence in North America. The 1619 don't even represent the beginning of our presence as enslaved Africans in North America.
Right.
We don't know the date, since the African is the Aboriginal community on every continent.
Right.
So we were here in North America as long as we were in Australia or India or China or Africa. And because the whites in America have either hidden or destroyed the anthropological and archaeological finds that show our presence.
I know many of us are well informed about psychedelics, Mary Jane, and other things. But have you heard of dicyanide? It's an illegal blue dye because it gives one the ability to see past the astrals when placed between two panes of glass. And it also enhances one's ability to see auras. This blue substance was founded by Dr. Walter Kilner, and it came about in the 1920s. And it was placed in goggles used by military soldiers. And it is said in the Vietnam War, these goggles were used and people could see in the astrals. They were freaking out. They thought demons were after them, and they just started attacking one another because they didn't know what they were seeing. Overall, this dye can prove that there are other planes of existence other than this.
There are 3 plants that are really special to have in the bedroom. The snake plant, the money plant, and the areca palm. These 3 plants, when kept in the bedroom, emit oxygen through the night and just create a much more pleasant environment to sleep in. And sometimes even just two people sleeping in the same room can create a lot of carbon dioxide, especially when the room is air conditioned and windows are shut. You notice you will be breathing out carbon dioxide throughout the night. And the way to get rid of that is have plants. Only one thing you have to remember is use a cloth to clean the leaves, because the pores, if they have got dust particles on it, they are not doing their job. They are not breathing, and therefore the carbon dioxide is not being transformed into oxygen in the night.
See this bowl, orange sauce in it from Hot Wings. And I'm gonna do this test that I've seen online. You take soap, dish soap, and you take a paper towel and you put it in, and then you take tissue and fill it up with hot water, and you put the lid on it, and I want to see if it works. And if this works, I'm gonna be so mad because I've spent so much time scrubbing plastic just for it to still be orange. So if this works, I'm gonna be really, really pissed. So
And when I'm feeling broke, E and J by my side, Henny like $40.